Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another EBTV production of the boys varsity basketball game here at East Brunswick High School. I'm Kevin McEvoy, and I'll be your host. Well, the Bears are already at mid-season, having coming in tonight at 7-1, 4-1 in the Red Division. Their hosts tonight, the Vikings from South Brunswick High School, come in tonight with 3 wins and 4 losses. Coach Henning's team's most recent victory, a double-digit thrashing of the Panthers of Perth Amboy. Conversely, the Vikings having just lost a double-digit game to St. Joseph's. The big thing Coach Henning told me was that whereas our only loss was a real short margin to Old Bridge, the Vikings of South Brunswick have beat Old Bridge. Tonight what we're going to watch for is the triumvirate of Carl, get out of my way, Thomore, Mike, you come in my lane, I'll block your shot, Summerer, and Kevin, you ain't got a chance, Lance. These guys are playing real stingy defense. On the other side, Coach Henning told me that South Brunswick, small, young, and aggressive. Watch out for a good game tonight. We'll be back in a minute.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to East Brunswick Gym. And we're getting set with our introductions of the East Brunswick Bears and South Brunswick Vikings. As I said before, the Bears are coming in at 7 wins and 1 loss, 4-1 in the Red Division. Preseason, it looked like it was going to be something similar to what we have so far, but the expectations changed a little bit. Coach Henning's bench is as deep as it gets, and what we can expect to see is what we've seen so far in our non-televised games, a bench that goes in and out, kids going on the court especially to play defense, kids coming in to shoot threes, and the stingiest defense in Middlesex County. Talking with Coach Henning during the day, he was giving me some statistical data. Talking about averaging, the opponents coming in and averaging 50 points a game. And I do believe that stands right now as number 1 in Middlesex County. And with an offensive average of 61 points a game, it looks as if our viewing audience is in for another Bear victory. The toughness of the season is up and coming. We still have 2 games with St. Joseph's left. We still have a Piscataway game. And then you get into the real tough part of the season, the GMC tournament and the state tournament. But as Coach always says, it's one game at a time. And tonight we have the Vikings here from South Brunswick. As you can see, Coach Henning is in the huddle with the young men, firing out some last-minute instructions. And with a minute to go, we'll get set. Also, Coach, something different that Coach Henning was doing this year is that he tends to start as many seniors as possible. However, with let's see, I see Robert Ukawabu on the court, so he's a freshman. So we don't have our typical 5 seniors out on the court. Coach Henning told me that South Brunswick is short, scrappy, and aggressive, and therefore it's going to be a real tough game on the defensive end for our Bears. So here we go. Opening tap ready to go. Controlled by the Bears. Mauro Tucci with the ball. Over to Kevin McHenry. Pair of seniors. Kevin driving to the basket. Nothing up there. And we got a jump ball with South Brunswick taking control. And let's see what type of setup the defense has in store for viewing audience, which looks like we're going man on man. Starting 5, again, outside shot, lengthy 3. Rebounded by Robert DeFrosh. McHenry bringing it down, trying to be aggressive as possible. The Bears are going to set up their offense. And let me get you that offensive set out there for you. We have Mauro Tucci, like I said, Kevin McHenry. Number 21 taking in that basket is Mike Summerer. Number 32, Chris Villanueva, and the freshman, number 25, Robert Ukawabu, to round it out. Playing that tough, scrappy man-to-man defense. The Vikings seem to be passing that ball around the outside perimeter. Dan can't seem to get a penetration, which is typical of Coach Henning's defense. And both teams are sort of just feeling each other out to start the game. And we have a travel against number 5, Javon Tyree. He's a sophomore for the Vikings. Bears will regain control of the ball. Kevin McEvoy bringing it up. He'll be looking to Morrow. Morrow was a quarterback of our state championship. This is Morrow driving to the hoop. Oh, real close one. Looking to try to get that three-point play. Shooting foul. Morrow will go to the foul line shooting 2. As I was saying, Morrow, more commonly referred to in the hallways as Tooch, was the quarterback of our state championship football team, and just like he threw those passes to win that state championship there, he drains the first of 2 from the foul line. Hits the second one, and the Bears are up 4-zip. Stingy D once again, man-to-man defense on the part of the Bears. You can look for Coach Henning to change that out-of-bounds pass. Young man was not heading the basket. Bears take over. Chris Villanueva inbounds the ball to Kevin McEvoy. Kevin's barking out orders as he's coming up. Outside passing, looking for something. Morrow. Doesn't happen. He's going to drive to the. He's going to drive. Nope. He decides. Very, very patient. Very, very methodical. The Bears are in their game plan. And there's the Frosh with the jumper. Nothing. Ukawabu with the shot. Not afraid to take it. And we settle back in on defense. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. A little movement of feet, but nothing called. Jump shot off the back of the basket. Looks as if Morrow may have touched that young man. He gets the foul, and he comes walking back over to Coach Henning with a little look on his face. But that's the competitive nature of Morrow. And number 5, Javon Tyree on the foul line, shooting 2. This is the first one. Score remains at 4-zip. Bears. This is the second one. Ukawabu with the rebound. McEvoy trying to drive the lane, looking to see what he can do. Passes it out to Tooch. Tooch with the 3, and he drains it big time. And with that 7-0 lead, South Brunswick coach Bob Homan calls a timeout. So with that timeout, let me enlighten our viewing audience about some of the other things that are going on here athletically at East Brunswick High School. Just ran into Coach Sundberg, the varsity coach of the boys and girls swimming team. Girls presently sit at 2 wins and 5 losses, and they're led by Melissa Coe. Boys are presently at 4 wins and 4 losses, and their leader is Scotty Wang. Coach Sundberg said we can look to February 6th as the GMC Championships, as that particular team gets ready to go through its championship phase of the season. Just like we can look for the boys and girls in basketball to come up at the tail end of this month, entering the middle part of February as well. We're back with 5 minutes and 15 to go in the first period with South Brunswick inbounding the ball. Bears are up 7-zip. It's a quick move. Nothing, no foul there. Quick basket by number 45, Nick Muha. 7-2, Bears. McEvoy with a nice spin. He looks to dish to Morrow. Morrow's going to drive to the hoop. A pass that gets intercepted by number 33, Danny Strickland, and down come the Vikings. Nothing happening there as the Vikings are trying to make a move underneath. That's Stingy D once again. Another turnover for the Vikings. Chris Villanueva inbounds it to Kevin. Kevin brings it up. Looking for something to happen. Not really happening the way he wants. Gets it over to Chris. Chris brings it back out to Kevin. Kevin's going to drive to the hoop. He's going to see if he can put it in there. Got to get the charge on Kevin. Aggressive movement by Kevin, though. That's what Coach Henning likes to see. In comes number 3, Joe Ross, sophomore guard. And out goes Kevin. Also in for the first time is number 13, Carl Thomore. And also number 15. Mike Coleman. And there was a basket drained in between by the Vikings, putting it 7-4 Vikings. Tooch driving, lays it up off the glass. Up he goes with his own shot. Down it comes, nothing. Vikings with the rebound, and like Coach Henning said, they're gonna be running. They're moving fast. They're aggressive. Rebound. It comes down to Miles. Pushing it up is Joe Ross. And Tucci with the control lead. Sends it back over to Joe. Joe pushing it to Miles. Miles looking at the top of the key. Carl's got it. Tucci's got a 3. He's going to see if he can drain it. He's pushing it. It's off by a hair. And Vikings with the rebound. And here they come again. It's almost like street ball for the Vikings. And before you could even blink, the Vikings are back in the game with the long pass. Thomore trying to get it up, but Miles makes a fake, pushes it out, pushes it again. Here's number 3. In and out for Joe Ross. Vikings now slow it down a little bit to see if they can take a lead in the game. A little walk on that one. It's again, Javon Tyree didn't expect that. So it's been that fast-paced play that has seen the Vikings get back in the game, something that Coach Henning is going to have to make some adjustments with, again, since he emphasizes stingy D. We have Joe Ross bringing the ball up. It's tough defense on the part of the Vikings. Sending it out to, who's that, number 24? It's Anthony. He drains the 3. Up we go. 10-6. Anthony Gaiesti, 5'10", junior guard. Solid shooter, somebody that Coach Henning can rely on for the 3, and we just saw it right there. Back to that defensive play. Let's see if we can hold them. A little movement on the feet there. Nothing happening. Maybe there's a couple of 5. Nope, it's good. It's good play. He's going to look for that 3 himself. In and out. Who gets the rebound? Number 24, Anthony. Pushed the ball out to Joe. Joe's looking, sends it over to Carl. Carl might be thinking, sends it down low. Nice pass, Miles with the jumper. Thomore trying to get in there. And they call an over the back foul on Carl Thomore. It's like 3-on-1. Carl jumping in there, see if he can get the rebound. Gave a foul instead. On the court as well, appearing for the first time is Kevin Lance. Kevin also a member of that championship state football team at wide receiver, sitting there at 6'3". Expect him to grab a lot of rebounds, as I told you in the pregame announcement. South Brunswick trying to drive to the hoops, but we get a foul. I think that's one's going to be called on Anthony Gaiesti. Was not shooting, so we're going to take it out underneath the basket. First period, minute 42 to go. Bears up 10-6. Vikings with the ball. Vikings looking to inbound it. Nice steal, a real nice steal on the part of, yep, Kevin Lance slams it off the foot of number 11, Joe Varghese, and the Bears get the ball back. Coach Monteseschi on the sideline barking out some offensive instructions. Here comes Joe Ross holding up 2 fingers for an offensive set. Hands it off to Miles. We're going to see this swing around. And there's a 3, and that's drained by Anthony. And that's what he has. He has that target. He has that zone. And he's hit 2 already, so let's keep an eye on him for the rest of this quarter and half. Driving to the hoop. Anything happening off the glass? Yeah, that's number 22, Moses Rayleigh. Keeping the Vikings close. Kevin Lance pushing it out. And we have a foul on number 5. Javon Tyree, I've mentioned his name, very aggressive young man in this scheme orchestrated by Coach Bob Homan. Joe Ross takes the inbound, brings it up. Seeing what he can do. Fakes the pass to Miles. It's over to Kevin. Kevin's going to drive it in. Underneath the basket, right-hander, beautiful. Gets to 2. 40 seconds to go. Bears up by 7. Got that tough D now. See if we can hold the Vikings. There's a drive to the hoop. No whistle. So we got a fast break going on the part of the Bears. Joe Ross is leading it over to Kevin. Kevin's thinking about that 3, but he's not going to do it. Pass it back out. Coach Henning yelling out open for 1. That might be they're going to wait for that last shot. Kevin looked wide open there. Miles takes the ball on our side of the screen. Keeps pushing it around. We're down to 10 seconds. There's Joe Ross with a 3. Up go the hands of the referee. In for the bucket, 18-8. Last minute shot by the part of the Vikings, and there's the horn to end the first quarter with the Bears up 18-8. Exciting first quarter. Something we expected. But the D not just being as tight as we thought we could see. Number of kids on and off the bench, going in and out, exactly what we expect out of Coach Henning with the depth of his bench. Why don't we take the viewing audience into Coach Henning's huddle to see what he has to say to his team.
Everybody's got to be up the court denying, right? And we'll have a floater back where they can't beat us deep. Then you can really play it a lot more aggressive. Even if it's a postman, they throw it in that easy, it kind of defeats the purpose. So you can take chances in 24 floater only. Regular 24, you want to keep it in front, okay? All right, R's coming out here, Mark? Yeah, R's coming out? Okay. All right, hey, listen to me. Right here. We're going to get the ball in bounds. We're going to go secondary, okay? And I want to find a way to vacate the post, whether it's on the swing of the pass around or if it's on the dribble off. We're going to vacate the post, okay? And keep, Joey, if you come off on the dribble off, right, that kid who screens for you is going hard to the rim. The other postman's going to come out. Go back to him, maybe. Yeah, maybe go back to him, or it'll be Carl coming out, okay? All right, let's go. Come on.
So there we heard some instructions from Coach Henning. Not so worried about the defensive plan, but trying to get an offensive scheme to go with the players that he puts out on the court. And returning back to the court, Joey Ross, Carl Thomore, freshman Robert Kawabu's back in there. Kevin Lance is in there. And Anthony Geisty. And there's Kevin with a real nice layup off the glass to put the Bears up by 12. You can see those hands, that stingy hands going in the faces of the Vikings. Really can't get much going here, but they're surely going to try. Kevin with that. There's a 3, but that's short. That's all. Joey coming down, a long pass. It's not something Coach Henning likes to see. And Kevin Lance steals it. He's going to try and drive to the hoop, but nothing happening there. Sends it back out to Carl Thomore. Carl over to Robert. Robert back to Carl. And there's a nice off-the-finger roll on the part of Carl Thomore with the Bears going up 22-8. Whistle sounds for a 30-second South Brunswick timeout. We'll make that a full timeout versus 30-seconder. And with that score being 22-8, it's going to be a tough one on the part of Coach Homan over there in the South Brunswick huddle. But with Coach Henning in his huddle, he's just more of a relaxed atmosphere at this particular point in time. Maybe with that 3-4 record of South Brunswick and that the youngness and the rawness of the Vikes, and the discipline of and the veteran leadership of the Bears, I think we can expect to see even a bigger rotation of the bench into the game to continue this pace of excellence. So staying in the game would be Joey Ross, Robert Ukawabu. I see Thomore out there. I see Lance out there. And Anthony. So the Vikes inbound, and let's see what they can do. Bringing the ball down is Mike Green. He's a soph. He hands the ball off to number 11. Josh, he's a soph. Long three. And I think it was touched by Anthony. So we're going to keep it going the same way. That one bounces off the rim right into the hands of Joey Ross, and he brings the Bears down. He's the floor leader right now. A nice fake there. Drives up to the hoop. Oh, that was pretty. Joey's got a couple of buckets to lead the Bears so far. Anthony's playing that scrappy D. Kevin went for that. Kevin went for the steal. Nothing happened in there. Ball's passed away. Pass. Joey lays it up and in. 26-8, 6:12 to go in the half. See a couple of new players settling in underneath us at the scorer's table. See what Coach Henning has in store. At the next buzzer. South Brunswick again, because they're young, it's kind of tough to play against a veteran team like this. But there's a drive to the hoop. Nothing there. Rolls off number 13, Corey Sanders. Comes up hobbling, but not by a replay. So we have some fresh faces, fresh bodies coming into the game. Kevin McEvoy again is back in. Mauro Tucci's back in. And Mike Summer is back in. Ooh, not a pass that Coach Henning likes to see. By Kevin. Drives all the way down. Offensive foul on number 10. Bucket's not counted. And we'll reverse the play. For the Vikings, in comes number 14, Troy Allgood, and taking a seat is number 33, Mikhail Davis-Bay. Anthony inbounds the ball to Kevin. Kevin's our floor leader up there. Sends it over to Tucci. Tucci's looking, nothing happening there. Underneath the bucket. Oh, there's Kevin with a nice attempt at a three. He drains it. That's the same shot Kevin's been using since 8th grade. If he's unmolested and he's standing there by himself, he's going to take it. Ooh, the double dribble on the part of number 13, Corey Sanders. Again, Corey's a 11th grader, but something that happens when you've got a lot of young men out there. Coach Henning has it slowed down a little bit. Tooch is looking. Big guys underneath. Quick pass. Looking for Mike. Kevin's got to shake that off, which he does. Gets back there to play some defense. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in a half. Sort of quieted down from our fast-paced first half. Once again, a travel. That's the 8th turnover on the part of the Vikings. Some new faces coming in for both squads, but let's concentrate on our Bears. And there's Chris Villanueva coming in. Carl Thomore taking a break. Kevin's bringing it up. Kevin and Mauro will be up top. Underneath, Mike, Robert, Chris. Kevin's thinking. He's looking. Off to Tooch. Back to Kevin. They're thinking about driving. The backcourt, oh, there's Morrow with a real nice look. Hit the back of the rim and off it came. Here come the Vikings. Just, I said it before, like street ball, down come the Vikes. They don't set it up, just take a shot. Morrow got the rebound, got slammed by number 10, Mike Green. And Bears inbound the ball. It's like Morrow got a little bop in the nose. He's grabbing his nose as he came up the court. Kevin and Morrow looking to see if they can pass the ball underneath. Nothing happening. And we have a timeout by Coach Henning. So whereas that first quarter was, we finished up at 18-8. Second quarter, we've seen the Bears score 11. Zip on the part of the Vikings. A lot more patient Bear offense. It could be the plan of attack, but South Brunswick offense just can't seem to get going. Turnovers and just running down the court and taking the shots. So we have 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the first period. Let's take a look at our Bears varsity wrestling team. They're sitting at 4-3 on the new mat, and that's no play on words because Coach Glenn Pazinko now is our new vice principal and surrendered the head coaching job to his brother Matt, and Matt is off to a, like I said, 4-3 start. And I'll get back to mentioning a number of the wrestlers who are doing extremely well for the Bears. Same faces on the court. Morrow Tucci, seeing what he can penetrate. Underneath, guys are coming out a little bit more than they were before. Mike's looking to see if he can drain one. There's a shot. Robert DeFrosch, he backs up to see if he can hit it. Nothing happening there. Another rebound, no. South Brunswick with the ball. Here they come. Not as fast-paced, yet number 10 takes that shot. That's off a bit. Kevin grabs the bound, going down the far end of the court. He's going to try and penetrate. I know that. He pulls back, hands it off to Chris. Chris shoots it over to Morrow. Morrow backs it out and starts calling out some instructions. Motion, motion, motion is the word. McHenry looking. He had Chris coming through there on the bottom, but he didn't give it up, and we have a foul called as McHenry drives to the basket. Foul on number 45, Nick Muha, sends McHenry to the line to shoot one. John Grenko's coming in, giving Morrow a break. And number 4, 11th grade, Dan Scalfani, he's coming in as well. That's the 10th new body we've seen on the court for the Bears this evening. Shot by the part of the Vikings. Again, back of the rim. I like to know it's the shooting percentage, but it sure as heck isn't that good. There's one by Chris, and was off the glass, not too good, and got a foul by Mike Summerer. Sort of something that Mike didn't want to do, but he was in the wrong place at the wrong time with the foul. Out comes number 25, Robert. In comes Miles. Miles Coleman, and also on the court, I think for the first time, am I seeing Anthony Goodsack. Anthony is a junior. No, Anthony's a senior, excuse me. Sat in my class last year. A lot of steps. But we have a foul. And offensive foul. So we're still sitting there with Vikings having not scored a bucket this quarter, with the Bears having only scored 11. Dan Scalfani's coming down, calling out orders. Sends it over to John Grenko. See what these guys can muster up. Anthony Goodsack got that same motion offense that the Bears are patient with, that we are used to. John with that 3. He too has the range. He too has the target. He too hits the 3. Bears are up 32. Now we're going full court press here, but now they're backing off. And a nice pass from number 10, Mike Green, underneath the bucket. See a reverse layup. Patient offense. Miles thought he might go for something there. John Grenko takes the three again and hits it. He's 2 for 2. He's got the range. Vikings are trying to go up quick, and number 22 comes down, and Moses Rainey hits a bucket. Bears are looking to counter, and yes, they do. Number 15, Miles Coleman, one of the seniors out there, hits the three to go up 38-12. Stingy D, get a little frustrated, and the frustration comes out again on another turnover on the part of the Vikings. Coach Holman makes some substitutions. Bears remain constant. Anthony Goodzak walks right over towards us to inbound the ball. Anthony sends it out to Dan. We have 36 seconds on the clock, and overheard Coach Henning look for one. Motion offense. John's looking to see what he can do. Sends a pass in, a little too close for Danny. Danny looks back. We're down to 16 seconds. Anthony Goodzak with the ball over to Danny. Danny down to Mike. Mike Summer, as he goes up, gets hit. He'll shoot two at the foul line with 11 seconds to go. Mike hits the first of two. All net on that one. An exercise on how to shoot baskets. Perfect setup, perfect arm movement, perfect delivery of the wrist. Snaps the twine for one. Bears up 40-12. Nothing happening there as the quarter comes to an end. End of the first quarter, we have the Bears 40 and the visiting Vikings 12. Well, not quite the barn burner we expected. Vikings came in and ran up and down the court, played some street ball. Coach Henning made some adjustments. Defense held its own, the type of defense that the viewing audience is used to. Vikings score 4 points in the second quarter, and we're at the point now with this commanding lead we can expect in the second half to see quite a few substitutions. So we'll be back in just a few with our second half. And welcome back, everyone, to the second half of the East Brunswick Bears, South Brunswick Vikings boys varsity basketball game here at East Brunswick High School, with the Bears into a commanding lead at 40-12. With unfortunately the Vikings only scoring 4 points in the second half, and Bears defense doing two things, shutting them down, not allowing them to penetrate, but by the same token the offensive scheme of the young and restless Vikings didn't show us too much. Scoring has been across the board, 7 for Joe Ross, 3 for Kevin McHenry. Anthony Juski's got 6. John Greco's got 6. And we're back to live action with South Brunswick getting the ball to start the second half. Shot up, Tooch with the rebound, nothing happening. Brings the ball down, sends it out to Kevin McHenry. And Kevin's looking to pass it, sends it back. Gets sent back out off Mike Summer's hands and goes out of bounds off one of the Vikings players. And Chris Villanueva with our starting 5 back out on the court to open up the second half. Mike's looking to see if he can do something. He passes out to Kevin. Kevin spins and turns, brings the ball back out. Motion a little bit. There's Morrow with, he was thinking. He had that open eye. He was thinking. Sends it out to Mike. Mike to the freshman. And Off its hands and down come the Vikings. A fast pass causes another turnover. That's turnover number 11 for the Vikings, and Coach Homan can't be happy with that. Kevin McHenry bringing the ball back down. Patience is part of Henning's game. Sends the ball over to Mike. Mike to Chris. Chris looks to get the ball back so we can get down underneath. Mike Summer calling out some orders. Here comes Kevin with the drive, the nice pass, but not quite able to be handled by the freshman, Robert Ukuwabu. And here come the Vikings back on offense. So we're still sitting at 40-12 with 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third period. Both teams sort of settling in from halftime instructions. And we see a foul on the part of Kevin McHenry. As Malik Davis-Bay tried to make a move, Kevin sort of jumped in front of him. Takes the foul. Vikings with the ball underneath the basket. And Danny Strickland pulls up short on Kevin Summer and hits a bucket. The freshman Robert sends it back out to Tooch. Tooch calls out some orders. Going to try to get something going. Ukuwabu in the far corner. He's going to look to drive. He's going to pull up. Nope. Sends it out to Chris. Chris spins, turns, throws it up. Nothing. And out of bounds. And it's a Viking ball. So quiet first 2 minutes of the third period, with the Vikings bringing the ball down. Left to right on the screen, looking to penetrate. A little more patience on the part of the Vikings than just coming down and shooting. Tough D, there's Morrow putting the body. And there's a shot. McHenry with the bound. He's looking, he's running. He's looking, he's going to dish it off to Robert. Robert sends it, and we have a foul called. Shooting foul. That goes off Moses Rainley, the junior guard for the Vikings. And Ukuwabu, the 6'2 freshman over at Churchill Junior High, goes to the foul, shooting 2. In and out off the rim. He has another one. That one hits the back of the rim. Mike Summer with the rebound, sends it out to Kevin. Kevin's going to look to drive. He had a nice aggressive drive. Up it goes. Oh, off the back. He gets his own rebound. He sends it up again, and this time it's in. McHenry with that aggressive power move, never giving up, staying right there. Sinks the bucket. We go 42-14 Bears. Stingy D allows the Viking motion to stay on the perimeter, the spin, the turn, the push out. The 2 bucket. Freshman Robert Ukuwabu with the rebound, brings it down between his legs, looks to see if he can get something going. Sends it out to Kevin. McHenry, the senior, he's spinning, he's looking, he can't find anybody. Sends it into Mike Summer. Robert with the rebound. Or the loose ball, should I say. Nice toss over to Morrow. Morrow's going to try to drive. Doesn't see it. McHenry thinks about it. Sends it to Mike. Ukuwabu throws the glass and draws the foul. Gets a little upset that the ball didn't go in, but draws the foul, and he's going to the line to shoot 2. Hits the first, all net. We're at 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third period. Second one off the back of the rim. Fades right. Summer lets it go out, and Bears retain possession. McHenry underneath the bucket to dish something out to get it going. Summer grabs it, sends it out to Chris. Chris sends it over to Ukuwabu. off to Villanueva, who just couldn't get it off the glass, and down come the Vikings. They're looking to get this shot, and they waste little time. Tucci with the rebound, brings it down to court, hands it off to McHenry. McHenry's looking, can't really see anybody. Sends it out to Morrow. Morrow back to Kevin. McHenry up and off the glass. No. Ukuwabu really tried to get a nice touch on that one, just couldn't send it. Vikings with the rebound all the way down, number 5. Javon Tyree hits for 2. Ukuwabu's going to drive to the bucket. He drives, lays it off the glass. Sportsmanship all the way on the part of the Vikings as Robert goes down hard. Yet number 45, Nick Muha, the sophomore from South Brunswick, helps Robert up. And sportsmanship is something that we preach here throughout the GMC, and that's something we like to see on television. Ukuwabu again on the foul line for the 3rd time in last few minutes. Wholesale changes for the Bears. Robert stays in, but in comes Joey Ross. In comes Anthony Giusti. In comes Miles Coleman. In comes Kevin Lance. And in comes Carl Thomore. 10 fresh legs out there to play D. Nice block, real nice. That's Carl, get out of my way, Thomore. Joey comes back down, looks for the 3, nothing. Up goes Miles, he's got the rebound. He pushes it out. Here's Carl for the 3, off the front of the rim, nothing. Here come the Vikings. Again, Carl says, I don't think so. Bears have to slow it down to please Coach Henning. Got a whistle on the foul. And it's an offensive charge on Anthony Giusti. Coach Henning not on the screen, just with his hands in his back pockets, shaking his head, saying, I don't think so, to the fellows out there. So we settle in with 3 minutes to go at 44-16. Vikings still trying to get something going. Here's the ball stolen. That's Joey Ross bringing the ball down. They're going to have to settle down into some type of motion offense that is going to make Coach Henning happy. Oh, we have a whistle on the side. I'm not sure exactly what the ref's calling there. I think he's teeing up somebody. You can see the ref right in front of us talking to Coach Bob Homan. And I think I overheard the ref saying that one of the young men was a little mouthy to the ref, so he gets teed up, and Joey Ross goes over to the foul line to shoot a couple of free throws. Joey hits the first, making it 45-16. It's our new 3rd camera angle. Real nice shot by our cameraman Brian. See Joey hit that 2nd technical foul. And we get the ball back as well with 2 minutes and 30 to go in the 3rd period. Joey pushes it into Kevin Lance. Kevin's going to drive to the hoop. He lays it up off the glass, rims it around and out, and down come the Vikings. Javon Tyree with the ball. Looking to see what can happen. Nothing. Kevin Lance grabs the rebound. Joey, the field commander, up to Carl Thomore. Oh, that was a sweet play. Carl didn't even put the ball on the floor. Grabbed the ball as if it was a motion pass and laid it up on the glass. 48-16, 2 minutes to go. Not much there. Kevin Lance again. Miles looking at a three. I think he has 1 foot in short. Can't get it. Down come the Vikes, driving to the glass. Javon hits it off the glass, and a foul on either Joey or Anthony. I really just couldn't tell. And we get a timeout on the part of the Vikings. So with 1:27 to go, we're looking at a 48-18 margin of excellence on the part of the Bears. Maybe we can, well, with 30 seconds to go, it's a short timeout. We'll come back and hear Coach Henning at a later date. I was talking about our wrestling program, and yeah, they're off to a 4-3 start, but some of the real powerhouse matches are coming up in the very near future. But we can look at Johnny Segreto, senior on that football team. He's off to an 8-3 mark. 189-pounder junior Julian Quinton, he's at 10-1. And Eric Brown, who's been up in a number of the upper weight classes, sits there at 4-2. So with the Bears wrestling program at 4-3, we can look. Coach Pazinko was telling me look forward to a couple of key matchups coming up real soon, with our next one being Old Bridge. As we resume play, number 5, Javon Tyree on the foul line. Sinks one. 48-19. Minute 30 to go. Oh, the aggressive pass by Joey, and ooh, that's an unexpected one. Anthony Juski backing into one of the South Brunswick defenders and called for an offensive foul. So the Vikings still trying to get it going. Kind of tough to get it going with a minute to go in the third period. There's a pass across the court. Miles is going to try and steal it. In and out. Thomore, vertical leap, 6 feet high, grabs the rebound. Off to Miles. Miles looking to get something going. Sends it back out to Thomore. Passes it into Kevin Lance. Nice play, nice try, nice idea, but the hand of number 33, Danny Strickland, upset that. Out comes Miles, and in comes Johnny Jenko. Johnny's got 6 points, and he's got the ball now. He's looking. Joey drives, pulls up, in and out. Kevin Lance off the glass, in for 2. Kevin's been hot this second half. Driving the length of the court. But called for a foul. Was Danny Strickland. Foul was called on Carl Thomore. That's our new camera angle once again. You just saw there for a second, and that was drained. 50-20, 30-point lead for the Bears. Second one is drained as well. 27 seconds in the third period. A little over aggressive passing here on the part of Kevin Lance. Across the court with the steps. Thomore with the bound. 10 seconds to go. Joey Ross sends it over to John. John takes the 3. Nothing. Nice over the back. Try by Kevin Lance, doesn't go in. And at the end of the third period, we're talking Bears 50 and Vikings 21. Let's see if we can zoom in on our varsity cheerleaders, coached by Bethany Grasso. And they face the TV cameras, and then they'll get a cheer. And that's our varsity cheerleading team, who have been very active throughout the fall at the football games, soccer games, boys and girls. Come out here for boys and girls varsity basketball games, and they go into their competition phase, which takes them through the end of the winter season into the early part of the spring season. And it's a varsity sport here at East Brunswick High School. Varsity letters are awarded, varsity jackets are worn, and a number of the girls on this squad are All-American cheerleaders. And so we begin our fourth quarter, 8 minutes to go. Bears up 50-21, a couple of new faces out on the court. Johnny's still out there shooting the ball and draining that three was Danny Scalfani, 11th grader. Also in there for the first time, Mike Stout, number 20. Mike's the senior. And number 11 trying to drive to the hoop. That's Abu Bestawaros. Number 55 as well, Anthony Goodzak is out there. And it's a host of new players, host of fresh legs out there for Coach Henning. Calling the offense, number 4, Danny. Boo gets it. He's looking to drive to the hoop. He pulls up, sends it over to Anthony. Anthony sends it over to John. Almost gets stolen. Anthony has it. Passes it back over Danny. Back to John. Goodzak with it. Makes the fake, makes the move, spins. Passes it nice to Abu. He's got the shot. He's open. Nice play by number 20, Mike Stout. Throws it back in. Real nice rebound by Mike trying to save that play. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover to Vikings. So down the court come the Vikes. Vikes see some new faces out there, but it's the same stingy East Brunswick defense. You know, we're holding our opponents to 50 points a game. I don't think we're going to see 50 on the part of the Vikings. There's a shot, not a single Viking for the rebound. Down comes Danny with the ball, barking out orders. Johnny's thinking about it. Nope, calls it back out. Go back to that motion offense. Standard play on a part of Coach Henning's teams. Anthony Goodzak looking to pass it off. He'll bring it back out. John over to Danny. Danny's going to try and drive. Puts it in the bucket, but we have a foul before the shot. So it'll be East Brunswick ball underneath the basket. Got that set play. Danny sends it out to Mike. Mike over to Anthony. Anthony slams on the floor. And we have a jump ball. It's going to be Bears possession, I think. Nope. Viking possession. Long shot, almost all air. Sends it back out. We have a travel. 12th turnover on the part of the Vikings. Bears get the ball on the far side. Mike inbounds to Danny. Danny barks out some orders. John's looking to receive it. Sends it back to Mike. Anthony. That motion offense. Nice pass. Stout puts it up off the glass, off the front of the rim. Doesn't fall. Abu trying to steal it. Not quite. To the hoop. Off the glass. Number 22, Moses Raley, gives the Vikings 2, 53-23. Bestawaros has it. He's going to try and drive. He looks, sends it over to John. John looks for that three and drains it. Tickling that net. It's John's third three. We're down to 4:30. Bears up by 30. Long outside shot, it went in off the glass. Goodzak with the rebound. Danny's coming down, sends it to Anthony. Anthony in the far corner. Abu comes up takes a shot off the glass, nothing. Here come the Vikes, number 10 all the way by himself. We got a foul. And number 4, Danny Scalfani draws the foul. Bears take the ball. 4 minutes to go, a couple of new subs. Anthony Goodzak's going to sit. Chris Villanueva back in. Stout inbounds the ball. Scalfani brings it up. Motion offense set. Bestawaros grabs it, looks to pass. John gets it. Now they're playing tight D on him as they know he can drain it. John's looking to pass that ball. Bestawaros drives to the hoop. Love uses his body. Gets the ball stolen, reaches in. You get a foul on. Boom. We'll bring the ball back in front of the East Brunswick bench where the Vikings will inbound it. 3:35 to go. 56-23. Steps. 13th turnover. Bears get the ball back. Down in the corners, John. He looks to drain the three. He's in the zone. He hits it. Vikings really are out of this one at this point, so they're just looking. They got away with the walk there again, off the back of the glass. Bears are charging fast. That's something that Coach Henning is used to. He likes to slow it down. Mike Stout's going to come in. He spins, he turns, he throws it off the back of the glass, misses that one. Vikings take control. 3 minutes to go in the game. Vikings bringing the ball down. Stingy D not allowing the Vikings to penetrate. There's a nice steal. Hands up there by Danny. Pushes the ball. He's looking. He's trying to find somebody. Got to reach in there and whistle foul. Danny's going to go to the foul line if we're at that one-on-one point. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, he's standing on the foul line, so I think we're going one-on-one. And while Danny's getting set to throw, or is it one? It is a one-on-one. So let's see who makes that first one. Up goes Chris Villanueva to get the rebound. He has it again. He threw it up off the glass and missed. Danny was looking. Abu's got it. He's going to jump. Nope. Stout's got it. He sends it back out to Danny. Patient offense. Real nice on the part of these Bears. There's the ball's thrown in there. Abu's got it. Sends it. No, that's Johnny Genko. He's got it. Sends it to Danny. Danny's going to drive hoop. Sends it back over to Stout. Stout's going to up it. He gets fouled. Stout's going to line for 2. Boys and girls track is off to a good start once again. Boys sit at 2-0 in GMC competition. Girls sit at 2-0. Both teams were at the GMC relays this weekend, with the boys finishing second to Old Bridge and the girls finishing 4th to South Brunswick. They're both back in competition at the Toms River Bubble this Sunday for the state relays. Stout goes in and out. Abu has a rebound, but he walks with the ball. Vikings will take control. Down the court they come. They're looking to shoot it as quickly as possible, so it seems. There's a three-pointer. Villanueva with the rebound. Danny Scalfani trying to send it into Stout. Stout's going to go up. He gets hacked. Ball rolls around off the back of the rim. Again, Mike's back to the foul line for 2. So we have 1:32 to go in this contest. Bears up 59-26. Mike misses the first of a 2-shot foul. And Mike hits the second. Vikings on the run. Three-pointer from NBA range. Villanueva with the bound. Danny has it, sends it to Stout. Stout sends it out to Johnny. Johnny looks to hit the three, just misses. Stout goes back up with it. He's going to come in. Mike sends it out. Real aggressive play on his part. Sits at the top of the key. Villanueva brings it around in the motion offense. Over to Johnny. Johnny into Chris. Villanueva with the bucket. Bears up 62-26, a minute to go. There's Danny with the steal. Not quite. Vikings come back and get it. Driving to the hoop. Nothing. Johnny Genko with the rebound. Sends it over to Danny. 35 seconds to go. Villanueva with it. We're going to look to probably just hang on to the ball. Danny's going to drive to the hoop. Sends it back out. And he gets hacked. Oh, I stand corrected. We have an offensive foul. My, oh, my. 25 seconds to go. South Brunswick bringing it down. Three-pointer, nothing. Danny with the rebound. 3-2-1. And there's the buzzer to end the game. And as you can see from our screen, it was all East Brunswick tonight. 62-26, not something that the viewing audience fully expected from my pregame talk. However, the young and scrappy proved out to be young and scrappy. And that would be the Vikings from South Brunswick. And the patient motion offense of the Bears once again proved to be victorious. Coach Henning got all the guys in and out, fresh legs throughout the game. Scrappy defense, scorebook shows 3 here, 7 here, 6 here, 6 here, 7 here. Across the board, everybody getting to be part of the game. So for Kevin McEvoy and everyone here from EB Television 3, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.